Even before the release of Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Paramount executives were already hinting at the possibility of Shadow getting his own solo project. They didn't reveal any concrete details, but the fact that discussions were happening, combined with that post-credit scene, made it clear that Shadow's story wasn't going to end just like that. Of course, the studio didn't want to rush things and announce a spin-off prematurely, especially without knowing how the third film would perform. But now, Sonic 3 has become one of the most successful video game adaptations ever, pulling in nearly 500 million worldwide. At this point, a Shadow the Hedgehog movie or series seems like the next logical step. That post-credit scene left no room for doubt. Shadow is still alive, and that not only sets up his return in future films, but also leaves the door wide open for a solo project. There's even a strong possibility that his storyline could take inspiration from the 2005 Shadow the Hedgehog game. Despite mixed reviews from critics, the game was a commercial success and even became a bestseller. And honestly, it's one of the best choices for an adaptation. Not only would it give us another chance to see Keanu Reeves bring the character to life, but it would also introduce a whole new lineup of characters into the Sonic cinematic universe. The game storyline is a perfect foundation for a movie or a limited series. Dark, intense, and packed with moral dilemmas as Shadow grapples with his past and his purpose. The story kicks off with a mysterious alien race, the Black Arms, launching an attack on Earth. Their leader, Black Doom, claims to know the truth about Shadow's origins and his ultimate destiny. Shadow, who only remembers fragmented memories of his creator, Professor Gerald Robotnik, and his deep connection to Maria, is left searching for answers. Black Doom offers him a deal: help conquer the world in exchange for revealing the secrets of his past. In the game's lore, Black Doom and the Black Arms are directly tied to Shadow's creation. Gerald Robotnik used Doom's DNA to bring Shadow to life, which explains his extraordinary powers. But that's just the game's canon. The movie could take a different approach. Maybe Gerald never encountered Black Doom, or maybe Shadow wasn't even created from scratch, but existed in some other form before that. That twist alone would make for an even more intriguing mystery. If not through Gerald, then how did Shadow come to be in this version of the story? A Shadow the Hedgehog movie would be an insane mix of sci-fi, action, and philosophical themes about identity, free will, and destiny. It could lean into cyberpunk elements and even have a Blade Runner or Ghost in the Shell vibe. The key to making it work? Fully embracing the fact that Shadow is an anti-hero, not just an evil Sonic. Sonic 3 did a fantastic job introducing him as cold and ruthless, but it wasn't enough. His internal struggle is what makes him truly fascinating. He's not a hero, not a villain. He's searching for his truth. Imagine a Dark Knight-style story where the protagonist is constantly questioning himself, only realizing his true purpose by the end. Black Doom would be the perfect next villain for the franchise. So far, the Sonic movies have only really given us Eggman as a major antagonist, but Black Doom? He's on another level. An ancient, calculating manipulator with terrifying psionic abilities. In live action, he could be even more menacing, with horror-like elements inspired by Alien or the Necromorph from Dead Space. And then there's GUN, the military organization that originally hunts Shadow, but later becomes his uneasy ally. In the movie, they could be reimagined as something akin to Hydra and S.H.I.E.L.D., adding espionage, Black Ops missions, and political intrigue into the mix. That alone would make for a gripping subplot. A Shadow the Hedgehog adaptation also has the potential to be unpredictable. The game's core mechanic allowed players to choose Shadow's path and ending, and that idea could be cleverly reworked into the story. But should it be a movie or a series? Both formats have their advantages, but a 6 to 8 episode miniseries would be ideal. It would allow for deeper character exploration, more time to develop Shadow's internal conflict, and a greater focus on Black Doom. A movie, on the other hand, would need to be a massive, high-stakes event film to truly do justice to the character. Either way, Shadow the Hedgehog has all the ingredients to be the first dark and serious entry in the Sonic movie universe. That post-credit scene wasn't just exciting because it confirmed Shadow's survival. It also gave fans hope that a solo project is already in the works.